What's up guys, this is Chronic Rush and welcome to a brand new episode of my FIFA 14 Team of the Week predictions. Welcome back guys, and today we're going to be predicting the Team of the Week number 8. I'm sorry for not uploading Team of the Week number 7 predictions, and that's because I couldn't actually make a video and I couldn't really upload it either because I was on holiday, had no internet connection or a computer to actually make one. But the Team of the Week last week looked fairly solid, some fairly solid players there as well, and I thought I could have actually made a fairly decent attempt at the predictions, and there's some fairly easier players to do that other than this week where there's some very similar performances. No real outstanding, like amazing, but some very similar ones and some very good goalkeeping performances. It all varies week to week. But let's get off with the subs. And the first player we're going to have here is actually a goalkeeper under the name of Enima. I'm not too sure how you pronounce it. It's this player here, Vincent Enima. He plays for Lille in the Ligue 1. And they actually played Monaco, and they actually managed to win 2-0, knocking Monaco off for their first loss in the French league this year. He picked up 7 saves as well as a clean sheet, and playing against Monaco with the likes of Falcao up front, that's a very, very good performance indeed. Moving on to the next player here, we have a player called Sean Franklin. Moving on to the Silvers, he plays for LA Galaxy as a right back, and this guy picked up a goal and a clean sheet, and I believe LA Galaxy's playoffs. I'm not too sure what actual one it was, but I do believe he scored a fairly solid 20-yard scream. I wouldn't say a screamer, but a fairly solid 20-yard shot, and yeah, fairly good performance by him, and it could be a fairly solid in-form card. Moving on to the next player, we're going to start off with some bronze players, and we have a player called Steven Schumacher here. Plays for Fleetwood Town in the Football League 2. Use this guy in my Road to Gold Around the World series, and this guy picked up 3 goals in their 4-1 win at the weekend over Newport, I do believe, and he picked up 2 penalties and 1 outfield goal, which a hat-trick from a centre mid, fairly solid. Moving on to the next player, we've got a player called Berardi, and this guy here plays for Sassuolo in the Serie A, and this guy picked up a hat-trick, 2 penalties again, so maybe not, but picked up a hat-trick as well as man of the match in their 4-3 win against Sampdoria, and fairly solid win for them, and I'm not too sure where they actually placed. I do believe they got promoted into this season, but still hat-trick and very, very young player here, and he's going to be fairly solid in the future, we hope. Moving on to the next player, got another bronze player under the name of Malleus Haley, and he plays in the Tippenliga. Not a good card, bronze player, low rated, scored a hat-trick, so most likely going to get an in-form card there. Moving on to the next player, we've got a player called Puyol, not the Carlos Puyol, but well, it could be Pujol, I'm not too sure how you pronounce that, but this guy picked up 2 goals as well as an assist and man of the match in Valenciennes 3-1 win against, I think it was Algesio. I'm not too sure, but it was one of the bottom teams, and they're fairly low in the table as well, so it's a fairly necessary victory to make sure they stay clear of the actual bottom. And moving on to the final player of this subs bench, we have a player called Nicolas Folklerk, and this guy picked up 4 goals in their 6-2 win. As you can see there in the comments, hat-trick after 17 minutes for Glenford Firth in their 6-2 win over Aon, I do believe. I'm not sure is at the actual squad, sorry. But let's move on to the starting 11 here in a 3-4-1-2 formation as always. And in goal, we have a player called Ballman, the Freiburg keeper. A couple of weeks ago, had a fantastic performance. Unfortunately, didn't get Team of the Week. Last week, had probably one of the worst performances of his career. Basically losing the game for his squad, conceding some extremely stupid goals. And then this week, necessary win. They need to go and win Nuremberg, I do believe. No, need to go and get those 3 points there at the bottom there. And this guy had a fantastic game, picking up 12 saves, a clean sheet, and got man of the match in Freiburg's 3-0 win at the weekend. A fantastic performance by this guy, definitely making up for last weekend's absolute mare, should I say. But let's move on to the defenders. We're going to have here Kolka, the was silver. He's going to be now gone into a gold, so that should be fairly interesting. He picked up a goal as well as a clean sheet in Cardiff's 1-0 win over Swansea. Basically just got a goal from a corner there to make his team go ahead and play fairly solid at the back. Moving on to the next centre mid, we've got a player called Rano Shidia. I do believe he is a International as a centre-back, Italian, got a goal and a clean sheet in their 3-0 win there. Fairly solid performance at the back as well. And moving on to the final sub, we got a player called Inigo Martinez. Again, plays at the centre-back role for Real Sociedad. And sorry, I'm flicking through the players. I really should have fully put his name out. But this guy here, picked up a goal as well as a clean sheet in Real Sociedad's 5-0 win over Osasuna, who actually held Barcelona to a draw, I think, last week or a week before. So, yeah, fairly solid performance by Real Sociedad. So many players in that squad who could get an inform. We know we're definitely going to see a Real Sociedad player in this team. I recommend that to the max. But let's move on to the midfield. And sorry, guys, if you can have fireworks outside. You know, it's Guy Fawkes night at the time of making this video. But let's get this video going. And the right mid, we're going to have Lucas Moura, the PSG winger, shall I say, picked up a goal as well as an assist for PSG in their 4-0 win at the weekend. On Friday night, actually. And also, I believe it is Verratti picking up a fairly solid assist, fairly solid game. Cavani picking up 2 goals as well. So there's some fairly solid performances all across that game there. Moving on to the first centre mid, we're going to have a player called Tardelli. Plays for Atlético Mineiro in the Liga do Brazil. This guy picked up a goal as well as an assist, playing more in a centre forward role, should I say, in their 5-0 win there, and got man of the match. Some very mixed performances throughout the game. Also a player called Fernandinho picking up the goal and assist as well. And I believe it is Joe as well picking up a goal and assist. Moving on to the next midfielder, we got Borja Varela, the Spanish centre mid, plays for Fiorentina in the Serie A. And this guy picked up a goal and assist in the centre mid spot, mainly sitting back a bit as well. So could get a clean sheet in their 2-0 win over AC Milan. AC Milan not having the best of starts in the Serie A whatsoever. Moving on to the final midfielder we're going to have in the left mid spot. We're going to have Cristiano Ronaldo. Yes, the Portuguese absolutely tank of a player, plays up front on the left wing whatsoever. But this guy, I was thinking, Real Madrid, there's 2 standout players in this week's, shall I say, on I think it was Wednesday's and Saturday's game. We have Cristiano Ronaldo and Gareth Bale. So both of them, one of them could have got an inform here. I went for Cristiano Ronaldo at first, but thinking about it now, Gareth Bale could get one as well. Well, be in more contention of getting one. Ronaldo picked up a hat-trick midweek in Real Madrid's 7-3 win over Seville at on Wednesday, I do believe, picking up a hat-trick there. And also picked up 2 goals at the weekend to basically secure his team the win there against Rayo Vallecano, I do believe. But also Gareth Bale picked up 2 assists in the Rayo Vallecano game, as well as 2 goals and 2 assists in the Sevilla game. So he could be there as well. But you know, fairly solid player. You know what's going to get out of that. That means EA going to want to get the money, and one of them will definitely be in the squad. I definitely think they will be there. Moving on to the centre attacking mid / centre forward, we have Cruz, the Borussia Mönchengladbach centre forward striker. I'm not too sure where he actually played. I think he mainly played as a striker in this game, but picked up 2 goals in their 2-0 win over Hamburg, which is a fairly solid result. Borussia Mönchengladbach kind of got off to a slow start and basically need to get some points, and picked up the Man of the Match award as well. Moving on to the 2 strikers and the final players of the squad. The first player we're going to have here is a player in the Russian Liga, Doye. And Doye, this guy picked up 2 goals in their, I think it was a 3-1 win at the weekend. Also picking up the Man of the Match award as well. And final player of this squad, we're going to have Lewandowski, Robert Lewandowski, the Borussia Dortmund striker here. He's already got an inform card, but could get another one, picking up a hat-trick as well as an assist in, I think it was Borussia's 6-1 victory. I think that was on a Friday night, though. I'm not too sure off the top of my head, but picking up the Man of the Match as well. And this guy is an absolute tank. He's on fire, but some of the goals may have not been the best goals you've seen in his career, but there are some fairly solid ones as well, and always that clinical finishing you expect from Lewandowski. As you can see here, here's the actual squad. All of their ratings are increased. You're seeing them in their informed versions, and we've got some fairly nice players in this squad. Kulka could be a fantastic informed centre-back. Martinez, again, a fantastic informed centre-back. Ronaldo, don't need to talk about much else about that. Varela, heard he's quite a solid player. Lewandowski, absolute tank. Lucas looks like a fairly solid player as well. And you've got some fairly nice silver players on the bench of Berardi and Franklin there. And Enima, not sure how good he is as a keeper. He looks like he's got some fairly solid, well-rounded stats there as well. So that could be fairly nice. But we've got some fairly low-rated goal players here. So that means in this week's Team of the Week could be fairly solid if you want to maybe pick up an inform card, just try them out. And also got some of the expensive ones, meaning that the market may vary quite a bit. But guys, this is coming to the end of the episode. If I've missed any players, remember to put that in the comments. Also put the reason why. I'm sorry if I kind of feel I'm not speaking as loud, got kind of a bit of a cold brewing up in the sore throat, so my voice may sound a bit different. And also guys, if you like something, click the like button. Also remember to subscribe to any of my series, and remember to subscribe to my channel to stay tuned to this one and the Road to Gold Around the World series, which have some fantastic support, so make sure you go and check that out. Also, any players I missed, put that in the comments. And guys, this has been Rush. Till next time, adios!